Merhaba aziz izleyicileri, merhabalar. Avrupa'nın ödeme sistemleri ve teknolojileri konusundaki lider firmalarından bir tanesi Wirecard. Hatırlarsınız Webrazi'deki haberlerden de bir süre önce Türkiye'de Tripay'i satın alarak Türkiye pazarına giriş yapmıştı. Şimdi İstanbul ziyareti sırasında Wirecard'ın yönetim kurulu üyelerinden Burkhard Ley'i yakaladık. Kendisiyle kısa bir röportaj yapacağız. Hello Burkhard, it's really nice to see you here in Istanbul.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Welcome. And first, let me start with the question: what's the purpose of your visit to Istanbul this time?
The purpose of the visit to Istanbul today is having the closing ceremony with regard to the acquisition of Tripay. We acquired Tripay from Mediterra, a leading private equity company in Istanbul, and the closing was just a few days ago, and so far we will begin to work after the closing on the integrated relationship between Wirecard and Tripay.
Great. Can you remind us the terms of the deal once again for our followers?
Oh yeah, the former owner was Mediterra. They sold the business to us at an upfront purchase price of 12 million euro. And in addition to that, we agreed on earn-out payments dependent on the profitability of the business in the next 3 years. And the overall amount of this can be 14 million euro. And so far altogether up to 26 million euro.
Great. So you are really hopeful about the Turkish market. What do you think? And what's the purpose of your entrance to the Turkish market?
You are completely right. We are very hopeful on the Turkish market. This begins with the overall economy. We are talking about a big country, 80 million people. We are talking about a very positive GDP growth, and our expectation is this might be continued in the future. And in addition to that, and that's very important for our business, the penetration of payments, for example, in the e-commerce segment is still very low, so that we see a huge potential to grow together with Tripay, with the local management, together with their local abilities, and combined with our global assets in this region.
Okay, so the credit card penetration in Turkey obviously is really, really high. But on the other hand, as you said, the paying through electronic payment methods in e-commerce is really low. Why is it so? Why is there such a difference between two?
We have totally different developments over the world, and this very often has historical reasons and very often has reasons which link to the relationship between the consumers and their local banks. And you mentioned the high credit card penetration, and these made other developments in Turkey a bit slower, but we expect a ramp up of electronic payment in near and midterm future. We also expect huge potential for mobile payment solutions, and that's one of the reasons why we decided together with Mediterra and Tripay on this sort of partnership, because Tripay is one of the leaders in the segment of mobile payment in Turkey.
So what are your I don't know, medium and long term maybe strategies in Turkey and even in the region, in the outer region?
Our strategy in this region is based on our overall strategy, which is a belief in global technology solutions to big international and global merchants. And as we know, Tripay has excellent relations to the mobile operators in Turkey. We have excellent relations to mobile operators in other parts of the world. We have overall 18,000 merchants on the platform, and we believe that more and more of them will look for international payment solutions, sometimes even global payment solutions. An example for that may be big tour operators doing international business, maybe big airlines doing international business. And you may know that Turkish Airlines has been a customer of Wirecard Group in Munich for many years. And in so far, that's the intention, to use our assets from Munich to be transported also to Turkey and the region around. And secondly, to take specific innovations Tripay did in the past, to take them into the other countries where we are present. And we understand Wirecard as a global technology company, and in so far Turkey is a very important part in this development.
Okay, are you planning to invest in the team here in Istanbul?
We acquired, with the transaction, we talk about a very experienced team. We acquire sophisticated people. Our clear intention is to bring the business forward. We acquired a market leader in a specific niche, but our intention is to increase this niche, to come into other segments, and this means, in other words, our clear intention is not a restructuring program, but our clear intention is to hire new sophisticated people to bring this business forward in Turkey.
Great. Can we expect then any further, I don't know, acquisitions in Turkey or in the region, in MENA region maybe?
Shortly, not, because the first step will be, together with 3Pay, to integrate those sort of technology solutions in both directions, as I tried to mention before. But in the midterm view, I would not exclude add-on acquisitions, and I may give one completely different geographical example to you. We invested for the first time in Indonesia in a similar way, following our strategy 4 years ago. Last year we did the second transaction in the sense of add-on of another strength to come to this global solution with regard to technology necessities of big players in the market. And again, our intention is to support all the big ones into this direction, and so far over the time this can happen.
Okay, great. I wish you great success in Turkey.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.